Is going on, Crawler fans and YouTube family? It's JRC's here, and it's Tiny Truck Tuesday. What's going on? Man, got a lot of cool stuff coming in. Got a comp coming up this week. Bunch of new stuff getting ready to drop. Dude, I got multiple cameras this week, guys. Check it out. I'll even bring this in just to show you what's going on. Can you see it? All right. Check it out. We got multiple camera angles this week, even guys. We're stepping our camera game up, and it's pretty sick. What's up, Rob? How you doing, bro? Bro, we're getting fancy. I'm trying to step it up, my dude. I figured, like now I could just switch it up. Like, bang. What's up? We're over here on the workbench now. What's up, guys? JRC's here. There's two of me. So I figure I'm gonna try it out. You know what I mean? So how you guys doing, man? You got your rig ready for the comp this week? I got some stuff still ready to do. I'm doing pretty good, man. It's been a good week. Ready for this weather to come in. Got my car back from Nissan. They did a great job. Fixed a couple little things for me. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Anything new going on for you guys? We still got that Hard Park Dementor R2R raffle, guys. It is almost full. I think we've got like, I don't know, 30 spots left, dude. Almost there. It's been 1 week since we dropped that thing. Still a few spots, guys. I was hoping by tonight I was going to be going live and spinning that wheel, sending that baby off. I got it all packaged up. I could probably get it out. Oh, you got a surprise. I'm ready. I like surprises. I like surprises. So, um, what am I doing? Man, I think that I'm gonna bust out the Viper this weekend. Still ready to play. I still got to shorten this battery lead up. I haven't had a chance yet, so I got to cut like that much off of there. But oh yeah, I'm gonna bring this out. It's ready to eat. So I'll bring that out. I'll bring all the trash out. It's gonna be good stuff, dude. I did you guys have any good finds at the swap meet this week, bro? I come up on a set of first gen little guy racing Super 8s. Man, I couldn't let them go, so they're still on my shelf. Our boy Brian hooked it up. Jake, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah, man, check this out. This was my score. It's the only thing that we got out of some V1 Super 8s, guys. So that was my swap meet score that I got. Now they're on the shelf. Oh, what's up, bro? How you doing, Josh? I sent you the link, dude. Feel free to tune in. So yeah, dude. Man, it's been busy. I've been cleaning the lab up, getting organized, getting everything back on track, slowly plugging away at the RTRs, dude. We got all the wheels mounted up. We got all the new inserts made. So finally got some good inserts that I'm happy with that I'm going to be dropping with those. That's been one thing I've been working on. Some little guy racing black label inserts, guys. So got that done. We've got the speed control made up. We've got the limited edition RS100. It's gonna go on that. We've got, where's it at? Moving the camera. No, had to reach behind it. We got the radio turn knob. So a lot of cool little parts are coming together for those. Just throw that back behind there and fix that so the light's not blaring. And yeah, so hopefully soon I'll have that thing done. I just got to get the links done, honestly. That's the last piece of the puzzle. Everything else, that in the case. Rob picked up X15s? Oh, dang, bro. What chassis you putting it on, Rob? You gonna keep that a mystery for us? Looks like our boy Texoma is gonna be jumping in here in a second, bro. And yeah, man, luckily I got those Super 8s selling parts. Came back around. Everything worked out good. Didn't come out of pocket on those ones somehow. Worked out good. Makes mama happy. So I don't know what I'm gonna use those on yet. We'll see. We'll see what's going on with those. But making a few parts. I was working on these little tabs here for body mount. Got a small one and a big one. Just kind of working on that for our buddy Gary. He had it on his 10 scale poise. He was like, "Can you shrink this down for me?" I said, "Yeah, bro, I can do that for you." PB24. Yeah, the Mothership V2, man. It's in the works. It's in the works. We gotta wait though a little bit. Gotta drop this RTR Mothership V1. Then I'll give you guys that sneak peek for the V2. It's gonna be different. That's all I'm gonna say. Completely different truck. You're gonna like it. So, anyways, what else do we got going on? Man, looks like Muse Racing is sold out of axles. Is everybody sold out of axles? Is the micro scene getting that hot now, guys? I think it is. What do you guys think? Let me know. Dude, let's go. Let's go. I like different too, my dude. I do. So literally, it looks like I might have the last axles in existence right now. There's two sets left for right now. Looks like they're having a gear shortage. So, man, today was a hot day on axles. Let me tell you guys, those things just sold out. So there's two pairs left of the Muse ISO axles right now. I do got a gang load of overdrive gears still. And dude, another thing that's pretty crazy is we got the bad boy bearings in, guys. Can you see those? Full bearing kit for your SCX24. Not for your Muse axle, but for your transmission and stock stuff. Some of those might work in there, but a lot of the bearings are different size than the ISO axles. Just to let you guys know. And on that side note again, dude, what's up? Let's get this raffle spots full, guys. I'm ready to give this truck away. I keep moving it all around the lab. Keeps getting in my way. I got it all packaged up, just ready to hand it off. Man, we got a charger. We got double A's in there. I put extra double A's in the holders for you guys. So you got double A's in the remote, charged up, two cells. I mean, you're gonna literally plug this in and have two packs ready to go hit the rocks. And a charger for those. Dude, we're going full RTR for you guys on that Dementor number 7. Literally about 25, 30 spots left. I gotta count them out, but it's somewhere in there. The list is almost full, guys. Come on, fill that list up so that I can spin the wheel and give this truck to its new owner. Let's go. If any of you guys want to get in and get more spots on that raffle list tonight, let me know. We'll make that happen. Because, dude, I know one of you guys wants to take it home. I can't do it till it's full. We're that close. We're that close, guys. And Texoma RC is going to be joining us here pretty soon. I still got to get my Rasta Viper done. I still got to fix Blue Thunder, guys. Haven't had a chance. I got to get V2 knuckles on there. Actually, somebody posted today on the Muse Racing page and said, "Man, what is the difference in these V1 and V2 axles?" And man, this is why you buy V2 axles, guys. So this screw, I was just trying to put in there to back the broken one out, but if you can see that, let me see, I'm horrible with the camera. There we go. So it is broken off in there, and I've got quite a few of these, I think 4. So there's nothing wrong with it other than that. Man, those V2 axles fix that situation though. And I still got to mount my shocks on this bad dog. I still haven't made it over to the hardware store to get me 2mm nut to mount my shocks. But dude, I'm excited to get this thing on the rocks also. So I still got a few projects over here going on. That's pretty much my projects right now, though. Those are on the workbench. Rasta Viper, Blue Thunder, RTM Limited Edition. Those are the 3 projects right now. RC with RC, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? And I want to give all my live a big shout out to RC with RC's son Noah. Happy birthday, my dude. Got some stuff for you. So, guys, we can give a big shout out to my buddy RC with RC's son Noah for his birthday yesterday. Actually, it was yesterday. You guys had the little crawl Sunday. I missed out. We were like this. I was there in the morning, and you guys missed your game. And then Daddy Duty called. Couldn't make it back. Heck yeah, bro. Happy B-Day. No, I missed it too, Rob. I was there in the morning and then had to switch spots in the afternoon. Yeah, bro. I got some goodies here packaged up. Let's link up over here so I can get it to you, my dude. Heck yeah. And like I was saying, we got more people tuning in still. But man, we still got spots going on for that hard park raffle, guys. Somebody win this truck. Win it. It's a champion. Right now, it's sitting on the podium from the box. Number 1, back in the box. Let's keep it on its run, guys. Come on. Who wants to take it to the top? One of you. It doesn't want to be in the box. It wants to be on the rocks. It wants to be flexing. Let's do it, guys. Fill those spots. If not, we're going to fill them up at the raffle or at the comp. And then we'll do the raffle. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, let's see. Jake's building a profit rig with 4-wheel steer. Heck yeah, bro. That's going to be a bad boy. These profit rigs are sick. Definitely some contenders. And man, one day I'll get my Echo V2 back together. I just got too much stuff in the fire right now. Reading comments also, guys. My wife went to Trader Joe's, stocked me up with my favorite Villa Italia grapefruit drink. They're just so good. Kind of like a soda, almost. So freaking delish. So, what's up? What's up, guys? What else is new this week? We got our boy Texoma. I know he's been working on some cool stuff, and he can't wait to show it off. We had some beautiful weather the last 2 days here in Northern California. Super spoiled. Today was like super clear and freezing cold. I didn't even get out to play with my truck. So hopefully I can get out before this big old storm comes in and we get dumped on. Luckily, we're going to be crawling inside this week, and I can't wait to see who is going to be crowned champion this Sunday. What are you guys bringing? Class 1, Class 2, Class 3? You guys going to run them all? Let me know. I'm ready. Let's get those super skill rigs even, you know? Still got one over here. I got to finish it. Can we get a class together? I'll bring them. What class? It sounds like Jake is planning on running class 3, that Profit 4-wheel steer. I got class 3. You know Harley, he's got class 3. So we're going to have us 3 at least in class 3. Who else? Who else is going to be rocking in on class 3, guys? I think we should have a safety meeting. Also, check it out, dude. I'm getting gray in my beard, guys. Can you see it? A little strip right here. I got a racing stripe. Pretty freaking cool. What? I know. It's crazy. Just make sure you go the right way through the gates. Bro, that crushed me. I was like, I wanted to be like, no, when I was the judge, and I was just like, don't do that. Shit happens though, dude. When you're under pressure, man, gets the best of us all, man. Gets the best of us all. Class 1 and 3. Oh yeah, we got a super scale rig coming out. Maybe I'll get me a class 1 rig. If I get time this week, try to finish mine up. I got a little class 1, something I could throw together over here. The other boys on the East Coast were doing a Volkswagen build. Osborne RC, Super One-Handed RC, uh, Sliding Sideways RC, Rockwolf. They were just talking about doing a Volkswagen bug build off, and I was like, dude, I'm in. I'm in. You know, I got a sick body. You know, I got a sick bug. I'm in on that. We got the Beauregard Custom. I'm in on the bug build off. Anybody else want to do bug build off? Maybe I'll do a bug class 1. Little winch on there, little small tires. That'd be sick. I can't wait to see what you guys are gonna bring out for class 1, dude. Let's get that class bigger. Class 2 is already huge. Everybody's in class 2. Let's make class 3, class 1. Let's grow them. Let's get more money. Let's get more winners, dude. This week, let's have 3 champions holding cash this week in our picture, guys. And then also, there's only 2 more rounds for the winter series. That's it. 2 more rounds for the winter series. And then we're gonna have our little cookout. Maybe we'll do a raffle at the final one. Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully the spots will be filled out for the Dementor by then. If not, we'll just wait until they're full. Don't make me wait forever, guys. Because I'm ready to spin the wheel. So I think that I'm gonna get in on a safety meeting, dude. Heck yeah. It's that time. It is that time. Our boy Josh is here, guys. What is up, bro? Let me make sure that
Yeah,
volume is up. Yeah, here goes for everybody.
there we go. Are we coming through now? We
Here,
coming
text
through,
on RC.
bro?
Say what's up,
Are we coming
everybody.
through, guy? You can hear me
Tiny
or
Truck
what?
Tuesdays in the hizzy. We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No sound.
What the hell,
It could be my computer though. Is it just me, guys?
bro?
Or are we having technical difficulty? If anybody could tune in on the comments, guys,
Come on,
and let
dude.
me know if
Tell
you guys
me,
can hear
tell me,
Josh
baby,
or if
cute
it's
dude.
just me.
That
It
didn't help.
says you got a mic. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
bro. Yeah,
You can hear me? Can you hear Texoma, Rob?
Rob, Rob.
Man, I can't. What is going on here? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I got an HDMI cord. Can I hear you
Dude,
now?
did you fix it now?
Got you, bro.
Ha, bruh. What's up?
What's
What's
I
up?
had I had the HDMI cord plugged in from the computer to the TV. Even though the TV's
See,
not on, it was sending it
doesn't matter.
to the TV. Yeah. Dude, just in time. I was about to have a safety meeting.
Oh yeah, dude, you got
Yeah.
to be freaking safe. You know what I'm saying? These days, freaking a.
Gotta be safe, especially for Tiny Truck Tuesday. We got a lot of shit going on in here.
Gotta be safe, dude. Oh yeah.
Oh, bro.
So,
Hell
what's
yeah.
good? What did you do this
Yeah.
weekend? I know
Dude,
you
it
probably
was
already told everybody, but
no, I didn't really. I was kind of saving it till you got in here. What's up, One Wild Mustang? How you doing, bro? Thanks for tuning in to Tiny Truck Tuesday, bro. So this weekend, um, man, it flew freaking by. Saturday, I'm not even really sure what I did on Saturday. I can't even really remember, honestly, right? I know that I went to bed super freaking early because we had two giant swap meets on Sunday for RC.
I did see a little footage of that.
Yeah. And so, you got early bird gets the worm. So,
Bro, I don't know about y'all, but you said you were like an hour in, and you're like, yeah, it should be guys should be setting up. Well, yeah, guys are setting up. All the deals been gone for an hour and a half.
dude, that's why I get there so early because that way you can run around and be like, before they bring it out, you're
Yeah,
looking in their
no,
back seat and shit. What do
if
you
it
got over
start, yeah, if it starts at 9, the best deal's been had by 8:30.
Bro,
They're already for sale by somebody else, probably.
bro,
You
our,
know?
our shit didn't start till 9 and I was there at 5:45 in the morning.
Hell yeah.
And then it was like, and then it wrapped up about 11 and then everybody blasted to the other one. And dude, it was another, and then everybody swap meeted and crawled and man, what a cool ass time, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
did that. I scored a set of Little Guy Racing Super 8 V1 axles
Yeah, I saw that. I
at the
just barely
swap
tuned
meet.
in earlier.
Yeah, so that was the only thing that I actually got at the whole swap meet, at both swap meets,
Nice.
was those axles. And I actually sold a bunch of stuff. So
Cool.
that was cool. Yeah, yeah. So we still got like, I don't know, 20, 30 spots, dude, for the somewhere in there between 20 and 30. I gotta count them. But just like I
Yeah.
looking at it on the list, probably 20, 30 spots still. Look at the freaking fireworks, bro. What?
Bro. You know what I'm
Come
saying? Like, come
on,
on,
dude.
dude. You know what I'm
This
saying?
shit's lit up in here. This shit's
Pyrotechnics,
lit
dude.
up in here. I
Lit up
want
in
some
here. On
pyrotechnics
fire.
in my sky.
Yeah. I don't know
Come
how to
on,
do
somebody
it,
give
but
me
it just,
fireworks, bro.
yeah.
Somebody give me fireworks, bro. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Thanks for
How's it
tuning
going,
in,
bro?
bro. Yeah,
Just chilling.
so I was hoping we were gonna go live or by this week. We were gonna have the hard part gone, but wasn't as spicy as I thought. I mean, I guess I could blast it. I guess I
Yeah.
could blast it, you know.
Gotta be
I guess
Instagram,
there's a few
TikTok,
guys in here.
Facebook.
I'm not I wasn't trying to advertise it too hard, you know. I figured just like these local people here, the YouTube family and the local guys, and that was it. Um,
I feel you.
but yeah, yeah. I guess $20 to some guys for $1,500 trucks, they're just like, you're crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
Probably.
Yeah. So I
It's a
don't know
good
if we'll
cause,
do it
dog.
again. It was a good thought. I don't know if we'll do it again. I'm gonna give it maybe one more week. If those spots don't fill up, I'm just gonna run it at 75 spots
Yeah. Cool.
and just give it to somebody, and then just we'll never do it ever again.
Ever. Never, dude.
Ever again. That was it. Once and forever. And ever they're gonna be like, damn, that was hella cool that one time I won a truck for 20 bucks.
Yeah,
Actually,
dude.
we got a couple guys in here that have gone hard though. And I hope that, just because they've gone so hard, I'm giving them some good energy because they've gone that
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
You know what I
Has to
mean?
be true, bro.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I
That's
mean, I
it, dude.
want everybody to win, but I'm just saying, man, we got a couple guys that have gone hard for sure. So what's up, man? What have you been working on? What's up with you this weekend? I
Dude.
seen you got a new game, bro. Can tell us about your new game.
Dude, lines, bro. Not
I
gates,
kind of like that.
lines. Bro, it's
Yeah,
so dope, bro.
yeah.
It's so like so first of all, I enjoy gates. I enjoy the idea of competition, and I love it's just like I don't know, it becomes like so like stressful, not about crawling. Do you
You
understand
didn't
what I'm
get as
saying?
much. You don't get that much crawling in,
Right, you get stressed out about silly gates, right? Like not about the
especially if you hit
crawling,
one.
right? And
Especially if you hit one.
oftentimes the gate is not actually lined up for the proper crawling. It's actually potentially off the line, maybe, depending on how people set them, And so, at least for like the way that my eyes and my brain unconsciously read terrain, right? Like I may be flowing on the terrain, which puts me out of the gate. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
And so, anyways, it's just to me, I love crawling. I'm not. I don't know. I like to try to
You're
get
there to
into the
drive.
idea of gates. I'm here to drive. And that's why I love follow the leader and stuff. And anyways,
I love
but
following here.
so I did include a gate. So anyways, the idea of the game, we have lines. We're gonna have 6 to 10 foot lines. Really, they could be any length that you want to do the lines. The idea is to go. What I'm doing is down and back. And what I just came up with a point system. First time, right? On your first attempt, you get 2 attempts. Your first attempt, the line, is
Oh,
that's
wait, hold on.
we
Hold
there. We
on, hold
back.
on.
We back.
There you are. You're back.
All right.
All right. Hold
So you
on, hold
make
on, hold on, real quick. What up, Derek?
what's up, guy?
Check out what our boys tell us about. So first attempt.
Yeah, first attempt on your to get to the end of the line is worth 10 points, right? And back is worth 10 points. So there and back is the goal, and so you get your points for making it there. Oh well, yeah, yeah. You get your points for making it there, even if you don't make it back. Also, bonus. There's a bonus gate. There's a gate in there. You have to make all 4 wheels through. There's not a 2 wheel floater deals. None of this stuff like this. 4 wheels through the gate, and it's a bonus gate. It's going to be hard, and so that's worth 5 points. And you can hit the bonus gate every time, right? So like on your first
Put the hand
attempt,
down.
right?
So
So like your
10
first
points.
attempt, you make the bonus, but then you fail before you make the top, right? You still got 5 points for your bonus. Do you know what I'm saying? So the run isn't
Wait,
totally worthless, right? That
yeah,
that
so you
that
could
attempt,
still get a
you
half
still got a
score.
few. Yeah, you still got a few points on the board, right? So then your next time, your second attempt, it's only worth 5 points to the top, but you can still get your 5 points bonus, and then you're coming back. The only way to come back is to make it there, right? You have to make it there to come back. Even if you make it there once and start coming back, and you fall, in order to come back, you still have to make it there, right? So you have to go
Okay.
back. You have to, again, that would take a second attempt. So you only
Okay.
got 2 attempts total to make it there and back. And then the boundaries, there's boundary lines. So you can cross the boundary line. There's no penalty for hitting a boundary line. You can cross the boundary line, but you must cross back over the boundary line behind where you cross. So from at where you cross the line and behind, you can cross the line again.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to cross unless you like a flip over is one thing, recovery type whatever. But if you're just going across the line, you have to come back across the line in the same orientation, meaning you can't go out, turn around, and come back across the line, right?
Yeah,
You have
got you.
if you pull across the line, you have to pull back across the line, right?
Yeah.
Same thing, So front tires first to back tires, then it would be back to front, right? Same,
Okay.
vice versa. So there's no,
Yeah.
you can use the outside of the terrain, but there's no cheating, right? You can't like, it's about what's in between the rocks and stuff happens. Like when you have a fall or a save, and then that's what sucks, dude. There's sometimes you get a little save, and then well now you're disqualified or whatever. You're like, stupid line, or whatever, like like
Yeah.
we're still crawling. Why, like,
Yeah.
bruh, So I try to take
You're
all
my.
those like all those stupid things out that like would be like frustrating. I try to take them out and then make them
Mhm.
evenly played, right? Like how can they play so that it's not like unfair, right? How you could not
Mhm.
cheat it, right? So I think that it really plays well. There's opportunity for points. Also key goal is the number one score that it's timed, right? So the whoever gets the fastest time also gets another 10 points.
Straight
So
king of the hill, bro.
Exactly. So you can accumulate quite a bit of points.
That's
Even if you
Texoma
fail,
style, baby.
you can still accumulate points. And I think this plays well for like just like I played by myself today. It was a great time. But it plays well with buddies. But then it also
Yeah.
scales up and plays with as many people as you want to play. And
And you can
also,
also practice by yourself with a stopwatch.
right? And then it also plays well,
Yeah.
like it plays well for a single day versus also a long series, right? And so I think it'd be
Mhm.
really cool as a long series, like in any series, like racing. Maybe you don't come in first ever, but if you're every time, you're finishing the course at least. Maybe it wasn't your
That's
first
the whole
attempt.
goal, man.
Maybe
Just
you
to
didn't.
finish.
Yeah, maybe you didn't hit every single bonus. But you cleaned everything and you put points on the board. By the end of the season, maybe you could potentially win because me, I'm gonna have some good scores, and because I'm filming, dude, there's times I ain't gonna make it, bro. Like I'm just not gonna make it. It's just what's gonna happen, bro. And so
Oh yeah.
it just happens, and so if that's the way, it's anyways. It's just I think it opens for like competitiveness in a lot of ways. It kind of gives rewards in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it
Hmm.
keeps it focused without feeling like, like. Anyways, I don't know. We'll see. Like I think it
Well, no,
sounds like a freaking
I
rad
get what
game.
you're saying because sometimes, like, sometimes, dude, I'm gonna use me for example, right? So, like, dude, my first comp that I ever went to 10th scale was with the Washington and Oregon boys, the WRRC or and the I can't remember right now, but long time ago from RC Crawler and shit. I was working in Oregon, somehow linked up with those guys off the RC Crawler forum. They're like, "Hey, come over to a comp." Oh, they suckered me in, right? So I show up with an Axial AX10, and I'm thinking I'm bad. I'm like, oh, this thing's bad. And I got, every energy part you could put on it. I got the
All of it.
Novak Rooster. Oh boy, I got that high tech 645 steering servo. You guys better watch out. Metal Gear. Come on. No lipo though, but I had a custom nickel metal pack that went, over the servo, saddle packs on the axle and shit,
Hell
zip
yeah,
tied. Sick.
sick.
So these guys are like, come to the comp. I'm like, yeah, dude. I show up. Uh, Spectrum 2.4 technology had just come out. It was brand new, brand freaking new. And I was such a noob. And really, I mean, I'd been doing RC for shit, I don't know, 15 years. But I was just so silly, dude. I didn't even know what to do. And so I start the comp. First gate, make it through it. Come to the second gate,
Dude, how do you do the thing? I'm trying to figure out how it did this fireworks. Sorry.
there, I don't know. I don't know. But no freaking steering, bro. I mean, the steering's just like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I can't make it. Dude, I point out at gate two. They're like, you're done. I'm like, what do you mean I'm done? I just started. They're like, get off the
Get
course.
off the course, dude. You're taking
Yeah, and
everybody's
I'm like,
time up.
so I pick my truck up, everybody around watching, and I walk off. Dude, I get to my truck, I take it all apart. Can't figure it out. I'm like scratching my head. Fuck, this thing was working. I don't know. I just picked it up and now it don't work. Some dude come over and twist this knob and he's like, there you go. And the thing's just like, boop, boop, boop. I still didn't finish the course, but man, I felt really defeated. But at the same time, it gave me so much drive. Uh, but all I would do is set gates after that for about the next 7 years. I had a bag of gates. I still have that bag of gates actually right here at my bench below me. And I'd set my tennis balls and I didn't know how to drive without a course set and gates. I just I couldn't just go out there and just play follow the leader or free crawl or that was a thing of the past, right? It was gates, gates, gates for 10 years. And man, it burns you out a little bit. So I do I do really enjoy gates. I do really enjoy the comps and whatever. But I do kind of dig what you have going on because I could see where it's not gonna where you're gonna get more drive time, right? You're gonna see more action and you're not gonna beat people up mentally as bad because they're gonna be able to drive more, right?
Well, I think it should be the mental beat up. It should be by the driving, right? The actual obstacle
Hmm.
itself, right? Like that should be
Yeah.
what's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like because I think like I know for me, all of a sudden like what happens when there's a gate is like the gate just blinds you from the obstacle. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like oftentimes, like I'm
Yeah,
not
all
no
you see
longer
is just the gate.
right, not seeing the terrain,
Yeah,
or or the other way around. The terrain I'm seeing is not what's leading to the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
and vice versa or whatever. And so, anyways, it's just
Yeah,
about driving.
I think that, and I really
There's
think
still
that they
gate.
can go hand in hand. Um, like the King of the Hill format is, I honestly think, like after watching your couple videos, um, really good to get more drive time. And then also you're working on descent, which a lot of people are only thinking about climbing, right?
Right.
But now you've included, well, you have to come down too,
Yeah. 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 You have to have a
which
fully
opens a
set up
whole new book.
rig. A fully set up
Yeah,
rig both way. It has to go both ways. And
up
the other
and
thing
down.
too is, like so like today I set one of the lines that I had was more like a U on the hill. So it started and
Okay.
finished at the top. So it came down the
Did it
hill
have a
like
side hill?
at, yeah, yeah, the whole thing was
Did it have a side hill?
hard AF. Yeah, yeah. Uh and so
Sorry about that, Derek. Hold on.
it's
I'm having
actually
an issue with the
loaded.
comment. There we go. Yeah, Derek says paying attention to the training study gates would be great. Yeah, bro, Derek, if you haven't had a chance yet, go over and check out Texoma's new videos he just dropped.
Yeah.
He's kind of
Yeah, I got another
doing
one
some
to
cool
be
stuff, bro.
I'll release later. It's uploaded, or well, it's loading right now. So it should be
Sweet.
finished right now, and it's just a little less than 7 minutes. So just two
So
two lines.
Craig missed out last weekend with you guys. That was you and Sammy on that one, right? And all
Yeah,
that
but then we
footage.
ran it back. We ran it back a second time, and so I released that video this morning. And then I
Was that
ran
with
this.
Craig too?
Yeah, well, Sammy
Oh,
was the video yesterday. Craig was the video this
and then
morning, and then I ran it
copy,
myself this evening. It will come out either it'll be out later this evening. So. Uh,
copy.
Anyways, yeah, I ran it, actually put the gates in today, and I thought it was a really cool thing, and also I think maybe it would be a good idea to open it up for practice runs, so that everybody can drive the course. You could kind of, I don't know, maybe not, a little different than I have to when I'm filming. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that,
it's
yeah, I mean, I
hella
think
hard.
that, I mean, dude, my kid raced like BMX bikes on a competitive national level. Like we traveled all over, right? National circuits and stuff. There was always practice.
Right.
There was always practice. Um, NASCAR qualifying practice, pole position. There's always practice for all these other racing events. Even I'm pretty, like off-road shit, bro. They're out there
Yeah,
U4
I
block
was thinking.
practicing.
I gotta look up.
So RC
Do they do?
crawling. Well, no, I know. Like when we'd go U4 RC racing, bro, we had practice before the race. So, um, how we do it is we just let everybody kind of come and drive the whole course and learn whatever lines they can, and then we're like, "Oh, good luck. Good luck making it through that. Yeah, see you later." You know.
Yeah,
But
for
that's how
sure.
we've been doing it with from the 10th scale world. Like that's how it started, and it's just trickled into this. And it's a challenge, but I do like what you have going on for sure, bro.
There's
Definitely.
definitely part of rock crawling that, like, I know, like, I don't think in rock crawling comps on 1-to-1s, I don't think you get to run the course, dude. I think you show up and you have to eyeball that shit, and that's part of rock crawling. You know,
You guys, everybody see that last limited edition right here? It's one
there's one
more.
more.
Uno más.
No más, dude.
Dude, only one. That's it.
Sucker's pretty. We haven't shown it off, dude. Either the video didn't work out or some bull crap. Every time it's been brought out, and plus I didn't have a whole lot of time. So, and then also yesterday, Craig and I ran, and it was slow mo somehow. I freaking a, dude. The camera got set to slow mo, and because when I transferred it over and I loaded it up, into iMovie, and
Well,
It
it's
said
probably
100.
like freaking an hour
Yeah, it's no, it said
for
like
one
100
clip.
and some minutes for all my
Yeah,
clips, and I was like, bro, we didn't drive that long. So it went. The one clip
you
was
got 2 hours.
100 minutes. I was like, dang, gum, bro. Like, it was some awesome, awesome driving. I was driving the rear steer, and he was
It's
driving
probably
in
really
his.
fun to watch though, watching the truck just like,
It's
uh,
mesmerizing, bro. Like, you're like,
yeah. That's like how it is when you're looking at the 3D printer.
yeah, oh hell yeah. I'll sit there.
It's watching that nozzle.
Yeah,
Whoop. Looks perfect. Perfect. That's
you're
great
doing a
for
great
them.
job, dude. You're doing hella good. Proud of you.
Keep that shit up. And then when it goes wrong, you're like, I hate you,
You
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 stupid
piece.
thing. I know you can do better than this.
Dude, I'm sorry this happens when you put wet material in. Every time. I can't handle wet
Oh, so
material.
funny. You handle it. You like it now. You
Yeah,
put the
that one
wet
always
material
starts.
on the plate.
I typically, I don't know, like my dehydrators, it'll print, the PETG prints at less than 20% pretty good when it's reading at 20% inside the cage. Uh, but
On the humidity.
yeah, it prints better once it's reached 10, and once it's down at 10, which is its lowest setting. And so I don't know what it actually is, but it definitely prints, better with no moisture, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, it's
PETG
funny.
is not like
I
water.
mean, out here, I mean, we get a little bit of moisture because of the rain or whatever, right? But like a couple of my buddies that have got 3D printers that are kind of new into it or whatever, they're like, man, this thing works great during the day, and then when that sun drops, it's like, and I'm like, yeah, like it's cold. It's cold. You gotta get that thing in a tent.
Yeah.
Look, dude, I got this right here that I got a K1 in a tent. I'm probably the only person that has a enclosed printer in a tent.
It's a great idea.
I just do it, dude. And then I cook all my filament in there, bake it all in there. I could put like 3 rolls around it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just freaking, I don't know.
Too
I
easy.
just
Too easy, bro.
just did it, bro. I was just like, this is from my old printer. I was like, man, that's perfect. Stick it in
Yeah.
there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Ulysses? How you doing, bro? And Derek says your limited edition is on the build video still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still
Yep.
on the way.
Yep. Yep. It's coming,
Still
dude.
on the
Yeah, I
way,
gotta
bro.
build something, dude. I gotta build something. I hate build videos. They're like so what happened is I did film that thing, and the problem is like I was figuring out I hate figuring out something on a video, right?
Mhm.
I like to show it off when I already know. And so there was a couple things and then what happens, like I'll say something and then it gets changed up. And then, like I don't know, there was some issues with the filming with like when I did the limited because I did shoot it, dude. Like and
Mhm.
then and then like oh plus two, like I stayed up and built it like overnight. That didn't help filming. That was and so anyways, it didn't really work out so good. I got to figure out how to do this better, like how I can do a very simple and precise build video that would not be actually me building the car on camera, but just broke up into chunks and literally just show these are this, like Lego, right? Yeah, it shows like
This is
these
the
are the
step.
parts, these are the parts, and this is the
Mhm.
step. This is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Next step. These are the parts. And this is what it looks like.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
I felt like when I got my Texoma rig together, though, I felt like I joined the club.
Dude, you're a man. Yeah. You are a man. So I
You know what
hate,
I mean?
I,
Like once you get it
I wish that,
complete, you're like, all right, I'm part of the club now. I earned my way.
hell yeah.
Like I
Sammy,
look
dude,
at
Sammy's just
pictures.
now getting his rigs like dialed in, bro. And like, he definitely has pride. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, hell yeah,
it,
bro, you get
because,
hours in this
by the
thing.
time he's
A lot of
got these
stop.
slayers like dialed in, some of the elite and whatever, which was super hard to tame. but like he's now like pushed that out into all of his driving, all of his rigs, how to set them up, all of that is filtering out, and he's got his,
It's fun to
you know,
watch.
both his skill in driving and in building are way up. I'm not trying to like look at me, but it's just they're hard rigs to build. But at the same time, it's just simple. It's the same things. Like you can do it. Just
Yeah.
And the reason I know that, dude, is because there's guys that text me. They're like, "Oh, kids at the house, bro. I got the notification." They go home and I got a text. I got a text and a picture in like 3 hours from then. You're like, "Wow,
You were
you
just like,
freaking yeah, you got that. Yeah, you freaking knocked it out, bro." Hell yeah, dude, that's
motherfucker's
crazy.
like, damn, my hand hurts, but man, that rig's thick.
It's done, dude. Oh, yeah, we got that thing done.
Uh, that's all funny.
It's hella funny, dude. So
Uh,
it's crazy, So I know that it's not really that hard because there are guys that just get it and they knock it out, and then other guys don't have. Just ask Sammy. He's like, this thing is just not working. I have to bring it over to you. Like,
some
I
some
don't know,
people
bud.
though, I don't know, like, um, dude, there's so many variables with this
Yeah,
shit.
man. Yeah,
So many variables. It's easy to miss just one little thing. You know what I mean?
sure. One of the
I have
things I
that.
think
I
that
have that. I have that sometimes, like with our speed controls, right? Like I'll have people hit me up and they're like, dude, you know, uh, it's glitching or the drag brake doesn't work or whatever, right? And and dude, there's so many variables that I found out in that, from gear mesh being too tight to transmission cases, like when you snug them up and it just sucks it together,
yeah,
and then you don't, and then it's rough. The
yeah,
gear mesh is rough. Drive lines not being phased,
all
stuff
kind of little
rubbing
things.
on, dude, so many different variables that it is really hard that if you have never been there before to find it sometimes. And then even like, sometimes if you've been there, you don't find it. It happens to me all the time, man.
Well, it was like
All the
I
time.
just recently on this rig, uh, you can you
Oh,
can
what's
barely
this bad
see.
boy? Oh,
You can see that it's not fun.
show the axles off again. Wait, come back. Hold
See
on.
the
Let me put this.
brass.
Well, hold on real quick. I'm just gonna go like that. Well, I'm gonna go. How do I do this? I messed up. How do I do you, big?
I don't know. There we go.
Huh.
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey, I was trying to make it bigger.
hey. Now we're
What?
bigger,
Is this it?
dude. Nope.
Cinema layout, dude.
Send them,
How do we work this thing?
dude. So you see, dude. Now I'm tiny, but
Hold on. I don't want to be the big one. Yes, I want him to be the big one.
that'll work.
There we go. That's
Okay,
more
but
bigger.
the brass lines right there, right?
Okay.
Underneath the rubber band on the motor. So like I couldn't see where what that was the shock before I widened it out. That was the shock when it was bending in like this. So the cross this side would come in and just barely touch the can, right? And so
Okay.
because I could kind of hear it a little bit, but I couldn't find where it was hitting, and I was like, I even texted Nick. I was like, man, this motor it just torques out. I don't understand. Like 1900 kV with a stock gearing on TRX, and that's what he said that would be good. And I was like, man, it's just not working. And uh, but after it finally made the lines, like I was like, there it is, dude, found it. There you are, you little freaking punk. It's because it was just at that last little, and that's where it touched.
One angle.
Because I was like, no, I've
Yep.
seen the gap. I know there's clearance, but it was just at the last little bit, and
Yep.
it hit. So that's how it went. That's how we got so
Yeah.
wide, dude.
No, it's crazy because there are so many variables like that. Like it works good except for this one circumstance.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're
There's like,
like, damn it. Damn it, man.
yeah, exactly. It's because it was fine like torquey, and then all of a sudden it would go in and it would start to like wrench up on something and it'd go. You're like, what, mother? You know, just
Mhm.
didn't know, but I figured it out, dude. Got it fixed.
I, I had one that was doing that, and it was the drive line was too long. So like when it would push in all the
Line,
way,
yeah.
it would push, and dude, that was a tough one to find. That was one of my first ones like that. That was just so hard to find. It's crazy. It was freaking crazy. Yeah. So did you see Sammy's comment about he needs you to look at his steering, Josh, for number 7? It's got the limited edition number 7 right here.
No, I'll
Sammy, you
check it out.
got another limited edition number 7, bro. We still got raffle tickets available for that Hard Park Dementor. Come on, guys, let's fill that thing up and get it to its new home.
Yeah, we'll check it out, Sam. Just bring it over. See what's going on.
Safety meeting time. So, dude, it's gonna freaking just pour rain here this weekend. We had a beautiful weekend last weekend. It's like 70 degrees, sunny. Great time. It's gonna thunder rain this weekend. Luckily, we're comping indoor. What's your weather gonna be like?
I hadn't looked, dude. We
Dude,
got clouds right now today. It threatened on rain, but it didn't. So I guess maybe rain's coming.
damn, I
Happens,
hate the
dude.
rain. It does.
Happens.
We need it. We need it. Just
But
ruins all our fun.
yeah,
I like being outside in the sunshine.
yeah,
So,
dude. For
how's
real
your
on that.
dude? I freaking took my electric car and got a new window or door lock actuator put in it.
Nice.
Yeah,
It just wasn't working.
it was intermittent.
Hmm.
Intermittently wouldn't work. So sometimes I'd come out and set the alarm off when I'd open the door because I'd think it was locked. And it'd be like woo woo. So, but it took them one day, dude, and then they freaking fully charged my car. I brought it to them empty just to test them, like see what these fuckers do. Brought it back to me fully charged and detailed
Hmm.
one day, and then they did all this other crap to it for free.
Nice.
I was like, dang, I like
Shoo.
that.
Shoo.
I know. I was like, I'm not used to that. I'm used to having to do that myself in the garage.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, that
You
was
did
nice.
you bought it new?
No, no, bro. I was gonna buy a new one, and then because I dressed like a dirtbag, they didn't want to give me business, right? Or they're just like, fuck this dude. He can't even get qualified. Well, plus I told them I wanted like a $250 a month car payment, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, right. This dude's on
Go
one.
over
Like,
there, dude.
yeah, like, see you, fool. But they just didn't really think about it, and it was real. So I went and bought a newer one for less money
Hmm.
and got that car payment and then brought it to him and was like, look, y'all fucked up.
Take that, bitches.
Yep. And then they still have to give me all the perks of if I bought it there because it's just part of the factory warranty for 10 years.
Sure.
I guess I got 9 years left on it or whatever, but dude, yeah. Um, Man, that car, dude, we've driven it thousands of miles, $21 for operating costs.
Sure. Can't beat that, dude.
I'm not lying, bro.
Can't beat
I
that.
think I got 4,000 miles on it for 21 bucks. I
Pretty good,
mean,
dude.
that's just insane, dude.
Pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
And then I've been charging my RC car batteries there. So I plug my RC charger in, at their little plug-in, charging my LiPos, charging my car. Dude, I'm charging all my shit on Nissan's
Charging
dollar.
everything, dude. Take that.
Everything on Nissan's dollar. I'm
Take
like, you
that,
guys are
dude.
paying for it, Nissan. Heck yeah, bro. Let's do that safety meeting, bro. Come on, Derek's
Uh,
ready for a safety meeting. Let's go. Dude, I want to come out there. Hopefully, let's do this. I'm gonna come out, I think, in October, hopefully.
hey,
Hopefully
speaking of,
everything
dude.
will align. Hopefully the
Speaking of,
stars will align.
where
We
Craig
can
and I
make that
ran
happen.
yesterday, and then I basically ran pretty much the same spot, just on the other side. Today is towards the upper end of that little section, which again, dude, it's like at least 100 yards of rock, just like that on both sides. Some of it is like lit, like more like on a, maybe 20 to 30 degree bank, so it'd be pretty mellow, like, and then some of it goes up to like 45 degrees or so, so it gets pretty intense with some bigger nastier rocks. It's pretty
Tell
freaking
you.
cool. So, but at
No,
the end of
like,
that, going into the woods where just where the creek is, and it's like muddy dirt. It's got hill climbs that are being dirt, and so I was like, bro, we're coming up. I've
do
already
everything.
been wanting to get them going fast, and so like this rig with the BAM, I think probably could run as a bouncer just as is. And so just swap the tires, dude. Put some put some meaty on them, more like this, dude, and go run some dirt bouncer lines, dude. I think that sounds
Dude,
so fun.
that is kind of an untouched little micro niche still. Because if you watch the 10 scale bouncer guys, they're like legit, bro. They got whole parks built. They got,
I can do that
multiple
right
hill
here, dude.
climbs.
I got it,
They got
dude.
all that shit.
Unlock. Watch.
Yeah. So I still think that U4 racing and like and what do they call that? The Mad Ram shit. Like what's the proper name for that out there?
You have bouncers, then mega
Bouncer.
trucks, yeah, tough trucks.
Yeah. Yeah. So like all that. Um,
Yeah.
yep. Be
Yeah, I want to
sick.
run something in that class because like this should also be like cool. I mean, I think it'd be so fun to do like some mud
Through
trucks,
that.
dude. Do some mud trucks with either the TRX, the 18P, and the FCX. Or well, FCX not so much, but the 18P is waterproof. TRX is waterproof.
Mhm.
Run. Like right now I got Python. I should be pretty much waterproof. If I swap my receiver out, I could be waterproof. And so,
Just conformal. Just you can decase it, everything, and then conformal coat it,
well,
and
I
then
didn't
put it
I
back
didn't
in the
make a
case.
giant rig for no reason, dude. I made it so I don't have to
Yeah.
you don't have to decase the IMB or the IB 100 or whatever it is.
Oh,
The
hell yeah,
Endura,
Sammy.
the new
Badass.
Endura. Hell yeah, dude, I think this will be this is the spot, dude. We have there's parking. I don't know, it's not huge parking, but you can park on both sides of the road. So we can have as many people as we want. There's a covered like picnic area that's so
Hmm.
like a little ways away, less than 100 yards. But it's part of the like on the other end of the parking lot. And if I was thinking you could do freaking swap meet, dude, come out and freaking crawl, dude. We can get after it, bro.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
the swap meets are just so big. It's crazy, and so much cool stuff comes out of them. It's just, man,
Hell yeah.
it's crazy how big those things get. It is
Anyways,
nuts. I finally made inserts
dope.
for the little guy racing black labels.
Nice.
Yeah. So nice and soft this way. I got a lot of freaking, tire wrap still, and then firm that way.
Nice job.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was working on. I had to get those to where I like them so that I could get that RTR put together. Dude, you know what? I want to bring up something real quick because Sammy's talking about batteries and smoke. So you see this car right here, Sammy? It's a Chevy Tahoe LTZ. Okay. Top of the line model. They don't make one nicer than it. If you were to go buy one today, it'd cost you about $130,000. That car has had three engines in it. Three. Three motors. Okay, so the first one took a shit, misfire cylinder six, AFM DOD failure. Second one with 10,000 miles on it, GM Goodrich motor, same shit. So then I put a Texas Speed Performance AFM DOD delete kit in it, and it runs. But it is the most problematic car, man. Electrical issues. I know the whole wiring harness. I've replaced every single computer in that car. I've replaced every suspension product in that car. That thing's got maybe 15,000 miles on it right now, and the rear main is leaking now on a brand new engine. So, dude,
Hmm.
when my battery takes a shit on my car, I got full coverage insurance. That's all I gotta say. I'm
Hmm.
gonna go get a new one.
Give me a new one.
But
Give me a
dude,
new
this thing,
battery.
this fucking Tahoe, dude, I couldn't get I couldn't get 20 grand for it right now. And I've probably got 60, 70,000 plus dollars in repairs in it. literally. And then every single computer in that thing has been replaced. Every computer, bro. I'm talking fuel pump driver module, body control module, airbag module, ECM, PCM, fucking the module for the HVAC, dude, the every circuit board, every fuse, everything in it, it still wouldn't start. New fuel pump, 3 new fuel pumps, still wouldn't start. New ignition, new key, still wouldn't start. Chevy couldn't figure this shit out, right? It was a 2-year problem with this of just throwing thousands of dollars at it, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll just put a new part in it. Oh yeah, it still doesn't work. Oh, we'll put another new part in. Oh yeah, it still doesn't work, right? They could never figure it out. Came home broken. It would only run in gear, hella weird. And then it stopped running completely. So now, how I fixed it, dude, for $33. I put an inline fuse. I put a toggle switch straight to the fuel pump. Fire that fucker up, right? And that's how I have to drive my LTZ Tahoe. That's why it doesn't really get driven. But dude, and then my CTSV blew up in my driveway, starting it when it was cold outside. $50,000 motor in that thing, full Thompson race motor. That's out of Texas, right there, where you guys are at, Thompson Motorsports. Look up how much their blocks are, just for a bare block, bro. It's insane.
It's insane.
So it is insane. So I'm at this love-hate relationship almost with electric now, bro, because there's so minimal parts
Gas.
and
Oh,
they're
love hate.
so freaking quick, dude. I want to take a Nissan Leaf and put it in a jet boat, like like a little 16-foot jet boat, bro, and just be like, just pipe out. Sammy would respect that because he's an outboard guy. And also, dude, there's a sick ass Lavycraft tunnel hole with a 325 horse Merc on the way to the hobby shop. I'll try to get a picture for it on Sunday for you
Oh yeah.
because he likes those hot boats. But anyways, about cars, man, I've had bad problems with gas engines. Diesel engines, they last better for me, but gas engines, man, I eat them up and spit them out.
Hmm.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Well, better luck with
No, it
the electric.
wasn't, and it wasn't a lemon, bro. It's a Chevy thing, and they're still doing it. It's a fuel mileage thing, is what it is. So don't buy a new car. Don't buy a new car, is my words of wisdom to y'all. Buy an old car.
Or electric, he says.
Dude, I've been half tempted. I'm like, I seen this hot rodding thing. I gotta pull the engine out of the Tahoe. Well, the engine or the transmission to fix the rear main leak, right? And they make this like electric conversion for your hot rod car thing. And I was like, it's a small block bolt-in. Should I make the Chevy Tahoe a EV?
Oh yeah.
I haven't driven it, dude, since I got my Leaf. I haven't driven it, just parks in the garage. It's just gonna be a collector item now. Just gonna keep it all shined up, parked away. Maybe one day I'll pass it on to my grandkids, you know?
Yeah, and you have to put all new electronics in it again.
No, 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 I'm just not gonna use it. I'm just not gonna use it. I'm just gonna leave it right there, unplug the battery, put a cover on it, pretend it's good as new.
Good luck with that.
No, that's what I did. I unplugged the battery and parked it right there.
Yeah, no, I got it.
I was like that thing. Oh, it's been super problematic. Don't buy a Chevy. Don't buy a Chevy, man. I used to sell a lot of them, dude, out of service. When I worked at Chevy, bro, that's where I got all my customers was out of service. Every morning I'd go over there first thing and make a cup of coffee and be like, "Oh, what are you in here for? Oh, you hate your truck? Let me show you a new one. You can hate that one next year."
Yeah,
They're like, "This fucking guy."
yeah, yeah,
So, dude,
yeah.
um, are you gonna show off that other thing that you showed me or no?
What other thing?
You know that one
Oh,
thing?
yeah, I could show. I could show if I could figure this guy out. camera. So we got more settings, camera. Hey, there's my face.
No, no.
Back triple camera.
I'm not gonna get to go to Supercross Oakland this year, bro, because I was a bad boy last year. I was a bad boy. I could drink too much.
Here we go, dude. Here's a new freaking kit, bro.
What?
The super slaying, bro.
Super slaying. You guys hear that? Super slaying. What's the wheelbase on this thing?
I think it's 165,
Perfect.
something like that. But so we have a cool battery pulls
Got
up
the
here.
chicken
Yeah,
clucker
chicken
clockers.
cluckers, dude. We got the cool
There you go.
freaking grill. Yeah, check it out. So that's
Oh
basically
yeah.
all that's the slaying right there. So like you could take like pretty much any of the new pros and you could run this, right? Uh, so, but that's a cool new
That one's
battery
got a
mount.
full frame. That one's got a full frame rail.
Yeah.
So you could almost, if you put a body on that, you could sneak that into class two.
We got bodies coming, dude. I have a body mount. I need to work. Needs a little work. Uh, but anyways, yeah, dude. And it comes with the wheels. I think we're gonna do 195 for. It'll be with a dual link set. It's just for the BOA only, and the riser. Um, yeah, I think it's a freaking good kit, dude. That's a lot of parts, bro. And it has the
Those
dual.
wheels are
It has
sick too.
Yeah, it has the big wheels, dude. You shouldn't need to add any brass. You should not be able to, it. I mean, it's just this. It's less than even with this, even at 195. That's still a $200 build, bro. Or sorry,
So
it's
that's
a
the
$500 build. It with the Endura, and if you stayed with the IM or the IB 100 or whatever they're calling it,
so that's
if
for
you
the that's
the
that's
Endura Diamond
118th
kit.
TRX 4M based though, correct?
Yeah, yes,
Just for
this is the
everybody.
Endura
Okay.
Endura Diamond kit is what this specific kit is. But I can do the exact same kit for the TRX. It's just that this specific
Yeah, but
kit
you
with
designed that for the Diamond Endure axles.
yeah, this all's got redesigned. It got new links, which they'll this will become the TRX link set. They just got way beefed up, and they also got a cool angle on the end. I don't know if you can see
Oh yeah, you gave it a
that.
little swoosh.
Yeah, it swoops back out a little bit, and then those get the brass link balls, which they come with. So the kit is working awesome. Super duper duper cool, dude.
So
Cannot.
those links have a brass ball in them.
They will, yeah. They don't at the in the end on the one end. Here, let me get the light. Here we go.
I honestly those 3D printed balls that you do work well.
Yeah.
I
So
was
they on
surprised
the
how well they work.
transmission side, they have the 3D printed, and then on the axle side, there's nothing there because the axle side on TRX is 2.5 millimeter. So it just so happens that those link balls I use are the exact basically replacement for a 2.5. So just takes just you could force them in, but just a tiny bit of heat, bro. The little link balls go kick and pop into place, and they work awesome.
Oh, sweet. How
So,
awesome is that?
anyways, it also comes with the chassis screws, a chassis screw kit, and then the screw kit for the wheels. Still need axle, a TRX kit for the
I'm gonna
axles,
try.
but
What is I'm gonna try to get my hand right here. What is this like black
I'm
the
not seeing your
U's right
screen. I'm
there?
only seeing
Oh, okay.
uh,
Like the U's, the row of U's. Are
the
those
out
tuning?
here, out here.
Those no in those tuning clips right here by the
Oh
right
yeah,
down.
these. Yes,
Yeah, those.
dude. Those are
Shit.
spring mods, dude. Because so
Okay.
I run the spring mod. So you see the purple right here? There's one at the top and the bottom.
Okay.
See that? So
Yeah, so you
I
got tuning
yeah, I always
tuning.
ran spring mod on the like the 43s and or the 43s and whatever. But you can't do it because on these 53s and the 59s, these shock collars come off, and then also the
Mhm.
spring. Even if you glued it, the spring wants to come off. So I put a little drop of glue, and the spring seat actually here is glued just a little bit. You can get it off, and then the collar goes on top of that, and there's another one down here, and it just holds the spring. And so now that you can, with that, you can set your ride height, your dropout tension, and what was it? And what was it? There's three things you're controlling, and I just drew a blank. But yeah, you control dropout, tension, dropout, or ride height, and sag. That's what it is. Like, so where you sit in your shock, right?
Gotcha.
How much,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
much sag that you got. So, anyways, that's those other four. Those are brand new deals. Some I wanted to
Cool,
make
dude.
for a really long time, and they're like the simplest, like the way simpler than I had in my head, bro. If you haven't
Always
run
cool when
spring,
that happens, right?
if you haven't run spring mod, dude, I'm really hoping to get this TRX kit to be that there will be only this band. Like that's what this is set up. It only has this one band. These are the bands that last forever. You can get them. They come in 3 sizes, and so they just don't stretch very well, right? They're really hard, so you can't put it directly on a shock. It'll just smash it down. And so I have it here controlling on this side and then on the front. And then the rest is just controlled with the spring mod. So the idea is, what sucks, dude, is I get my rigs tuned with bands, and then all these bands just deteriorate in a few days. So if I come back in a couple of weeks to drive that rig, it's no longer set up. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Freaking pain in my butt. So the whole idea would be to get that. Here we go.
You're
Come on.
back. You're back.
There we go. So the whole idea is to get it so that it's just with the springs, so that so that it's not, once the rig is set up, it should stay basically set up, because the bands that are on top, they'll last for a super long time and stay at the same consistency, the same rate, So once you get it kind of stretched out, it just stays at that stretched out state. So it just keeps being itself after that. So I think it's a great way of tuning, and then also I'm using on these new kits. I don't know if you can see here, just there. Oh, let me get the light turned around. 1 second.
No, I was gonna switch cameras here too.
There you go. There you got dual camera action, dude. Freaking baller. All right, so what I was talking about. Hi, dude. Freaking pimp. All right, dude. So we have these little white deals. You can see right there, and right there. Oh, dude, we got feedback.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Dude, freaking noob. Listen to him, dude. It's like a siren.
Look at that.
So
How's that? That's better, right?
Also one up here. Yeah.
Total noob. What a noob over here.
So anyways, so what that is are bump stops. And that's the foam out of it's just this, whoop, it's just the foam from the DJ Crawler tires. The 6
sick.
and you can get these on Amazon. They're like $9, but it's just the foam. It comes with the 2 stages, and I don't use these because my wheels replace them. And so, but anyways, I just cut a little piece out of this. You can use this on all of your rigs. I've done this before on my FCX, especially in the rear end. I got a lot of chassis slap that would come down and slap down, and so I put that in there to help minimize that. So that's what this is. That's what this is for. When I developed this, what was happening is the shocks were coming up and bottoming out, and so it was riding hella low. But then there was no up travel, right? Like
Got you.
The shock was bottomed out, and so what I did, because this is a 3-link, is I made I found, well, like it didn't do it on the I made it to ride on the brush motor, right? The front link hits on the brush motor here, so and so I can still pivot. So that's how I first did it on this, but then I went to brushless, and the motor, or the links were coming up farther, and it was bottoming out, you know, and so it wasn't hitting the motor, but it was bottomed out, and it just was hella stiff. And so that's where I came up with the bump stop and the whole grill. And then with it being a bump stop, you know, you want it to be soft, and so I, you know, went ahead and put this on there, and it's just a freaking dream. Now you can kind of basically suck it up into that bump stop so that it doesn't maybe push all the way through it, but it just kind of sits on it. And by changing the pitch of how much is touching, so I have a point that comes down and touches the link first, right?
Yeah.
And so by how much material is there and how wide it gets and how much material is at the top, you can control basically spring rate and dampening rate. Right? You understand what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
a small point is very soft, where a big block is very firm. You know, so by putting a taper on it, you can have it that it's soft to hard, and that it hopefully won't slam in at the bottom. You know, and so. But by doing that, we should be able to go faster and have our rig set up for speed like bouncers, right? So that we can have a well set up composed rock racer, you know, or rock crawler still, but then, you know, able to, you know, not just be like and just bottomed out slamming constantly. You know,
have
we
some sort of rebound to it.
Right, right.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about that one dude that came to our comp and had no shocks on his truck and won it?
Oh, no shocks?
Yeah.
No.
I never told you about that?
On SCX24, you can do it, you know, with the right setup.
It was the coolest shit, bro. JT, what's his name? JT is his name. So if he ever sees this, JT, your truck is cool. And in all my years of RC, I'd never seen anything like this. And so what had happened is he just got his new axles, right? And he broke the shock screw off in the bolt.
Right,
so he
right.
couldn't mount a shock. And so he was like, well, shit, I want to use my new axles, right? So he printed this like leaf spring arch that went across the upper truss.
Right.
And then did a flexible TPU standoff that would flex. And he could roll the spring up and it would hit that and it'd act as a shock.
Right.
And dude, one of the coolest fucking things I ever saw, honestly.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Super simple, and he had a little limit strap on it and shit so it couldn't drop all the way out, and
yeah,
real cool design. It was all out of TPU.
Yeah, you can run, you know, especially, you know, guys run like full droop and run no springs basically, and you can run even no shocks.
It worked. It works, but they torque twist like a mother.
Yeah, they torque twist a lot. So like they do well in chunk, right? When if you want to really fun, if you want to just see it like, you know, just, you know, and then like completely fold around, you know, like my buddy Rob was setting up his, and you know, he showed me how much, you know, because the Viper has insane dropout, and so he was showing me his rear end action was like, you know, like this much, you know, and you're like, you know, I said I left it in there just so you, in case you're trying to crawl over a 2x4, you know, and you just want to be able to touch on both sides, you know, and just get in it, you know. I have set a rig up. It is fun, but you know, it's gonna be floppy. It's not gonna be super performer. Look at you showing off, dude.
No, I was just showing I was showing Troy the lab. He said it looked all alien in here.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, no, I honestly, when Homeboy showed up at the comp with no shocks on his truck, bro, I was like, oh, this ain't gonna work. And he won it that day, and he proved me wrong. And props to JT, dude, for that. Because man, I've seen a lot of trucks in droop and things where they just don't work a lot of times. And he knew his rig and did so good on that one.
Nice.
RC with RC is back. Let's hit these comments real quick with the boys. Yeah, bro, you need to get that Texoma TRX4M kit, bro. I don't know if you've seen it. Josh, show that rig off again one more time, bro.
Dude, this is what I'm saying to build. It's a little bit wide. But the problem is I can't bring the tires in any because then you couldn't run a BOA. So, but I do plan on building a SOA for the front, and then we'll put the batteries inside. I think there's enough room for 2 FMS batteries, one on either side of the transmission. So so you could run 4S if you wanted to.
Maybe do
So-
like a dropout battery tray where you come in there or something.
Well, this
On-
I don't know how you'd get them in and out. You just have to take the roof off.
just leave them in and charge them.
That's what I typically do. You know, I have so many rigs that I typically, if I put batteries inside a cage like this, you know,
Woo!
we're
Got
just
Prophet in
gonna-
the house. What's up, Kyle?
what's up, dude? Hey, your rig's killing it, by the way, bro. Great job.
Dude, they are. They're doing great. A lot of new cool stuff dropping from Prophet too, guys. So if you guys haven't checked out Prophet Designs, guys, check it out.
Yeah, right. Craig had your rig out the other day. I wanted to show it off, and I don't know what
Dude,
happened, but
They do work in the front.
he did really well. It was definitely hitting some really cool lines. He was running 65 pins, and just they were
Which
hooking up mint.
which one did he have out?
I don't know the different chassis he has, but it's the one. It's the Slayer copy.
My Echo?
Yeah, that's what it was. The Echo. Yeah.
That's the one you said.
Yeah, he had it out. And it was doing really well, dude. Killing it.
They do good, bro. They got
We'll show you off, dude. Hopefully next time, we'll show you off, dude.
yeah, now with those super long rear links, bro, they're crushers.
Yeah.
They do good.
Yeah, it was doing really well, dude.
It was the Echo.
Yeah.
Echo. Was it a V1 or V2 though? I
I don't know. I would guess it's new, so I would guess it's
the
probably
V2 then, with the gnarly angle skid.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so I wanna try out the Texoma King of the Hills shit, bro. I wanna do a little something out here with that.
Lines, bro. It's a great game.
Get with the NorCal guys on the lines, bro.
Yeah, I love it because you can set it up as hard or whatever you want. Like you can set it up for going fast or slow or super duper tech or whatever.
You're doing RC, doing your carbon chassis, stock shocks, and double barrel rears. Bro, try it. If it works
I
for
ran
It
double
works.
barrels for forever. It's a great setup.
Yeah, bro, we got a lot.
You could run them extended. I always ran them in basically droop pretty much. I'm running the spring, but I always run it, stuck down and run belly dragger with it, and then use the shock to be able to drop out and have dropout. So you had to keep it under control, and there's tricks to being able to run it that way. A proper setup rig, learning to build this, dude. This is what I'm actually going to try to build this exact same rig. I'm probably going to rob stock TRX shocks and build an SCX 24 just like this in the long. So
With the TRX 4M shocks.
yeah, the 53s. I just want to see what it's like. I want to see, because it's just way different. Having these they're big body shocks. You know what I'm saying? Like oil
I've
filled.
noticed that they work freaking super freaking good if you can get a rig that has that long shock. I actually seen a couple guys that ran those 51 millimeter pro lines on the back. Oh, the fireworks are back, bro. The 51 millimeter pro lines on the back of the Echo actually, and they seem to just put that truck just right where it needs to be. If I was to put them on mine, that thing would be so raked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause you gotta have 90 plus millimeter links on the rear, I think, to get that. Rob says he's running double barrels. Oh, dude, who keeps launching the fireworks, bro? I want fireworks. Somebody give me fireworks. Come on.
Come on, dude.
Come on. Somebody get Jay some fireworks, bro.
Got them pyrotechnics on this side, dude.
Here, hold on. I'll
It's
get my own
lit.
firework. I'm going to do a light show. I'm going to do a light show because that's all we got is the light show here.
Oh, yeah. That's a flex.
Come on.
There's a flex.
That's all we got's the lights. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, dude, I think, I love the SCX 24, bro, and, especially, if you do crawl indoors, dude, like it's still king, right? There's no question, bro. There's nobody's coming to take the SCX 24 crown, at just being the most capable on a table, bro. Like, building a medium, somewhere around in there, somewhere around, 145 millimeter length, bro, you can do just awesome things.
What? I haven't measured the wheelbase on my Viper long. What is that one? Like 155?
That's a long plus, so you should be yeah, it's a little over 160 probably.
Okay.
Maybe not quite.
It feels smaller than the truck I've been driving because I'm at like 172.
Yeah.
And then
It
big tires.
It should be just over Gladiator at 155. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
And are you running your links normal, or you run your links swapped up like mine on the shock mounts?
I did it like you did on the shock mounts.
Yeah, so that shortens the rear end, and then you're running plus. So, so you're going to be, it's just over, right at 160, a little less, maybe 159.
Yeah, it is such a fun truck, bro. I took it out to the swap meet on Sunday and ran some lines with the guys, and everybody was just like, I need one of those. And I was like, yes, you do.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I gotta go back and and kind of like revisit the setup, because like really like the Viper started like a new era of like setup, with like hips up, and then and so the Viper really has the old like angles of the skid, and so but it can be run and pushed up without looking really stupid. And so, before when you pushed up the hips, like with the rail like sticks way up over the axle and it just looked dumb. So, anyways, I changed on the rail and anyway, so I've been building this like, I don't know, 3 months now, 2 months, 3 months, been building and driving this style. And I've really been trying to get to where this is, and even to go faster, maybe even more so. Where I want the oil shock. I want the oil shock to sit down like 70% sag, right? Maybe 60% sag, where like that's where the car sits and rides, so it has dropout still, but that it sits in that like like it was weighted, right? Because we're not running heavy bodies or not running weight in the chassis. So there's nothing to like keep the suspension squatted. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm trying to work at being able to keep the suspension squatted and composed with still being able to move and flex. Do you understand? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so,
Yeah.
but and the idea is to be more agile, more athletic, basically, right? Not just a super flexy, floppy monster, that's like really fun in the chunk, but something that like you can send flying up a hill, or whatever, and do pull crazy lines, I mean, so.
So with the SCX 24 oil filled shocks, they don't really have like on most oil filled shocks, they have like a diaphragm on them. You know what I mean? With like ports in it where the oil comes through.
Yeah.
And like on 10 scale shocks, I can actually set them up, and I'll take like a piece of baggie and I'll put it on either side of that, and I can actually make it to where the shock pushes out or sucks in.
Right.
And it acts like a flapper valve, basically. The bag does on top of that,
Okay.
So that when it's sucking the oil like out, it'll act like a flapper, and then it has a hard time pushing it back, basically. And so I've done that with the 10 scale shocks, and I think that like on those, like the Proline 51s and stuff, you might be able to do that with those on the 18th scale.
Yeah, all kind of little things to do, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely opens up shock tuning on the, because the big body shocks that are for the 18 scale are just, just having a little, it's just a better, more shock, less spring. So
I have Ulysses is asking me if I got the 24-18. I have the 24 based rigs, but
it's the same, dude. It's
it's
just
just different
different
axles.
links, just different link sets and axle parts.
Yeah. But honestly, from the videos that I've seen, that TRX 4M looks like a freaking contender.
Bro, so here, this is X15 XL, and then this is large TRX 4M. And we will be going longer, but we have to figure out drive shaft issues in the rear.
Compare. Do you have a narrow SCX 24? Yeah, there you go. Compare those babies. So not
So
too much different.
that's
A little bit.
basically the wheels set up the same, right?
Yeah.
That's just, well, yeah, no, yeah. Trying to figure them out. Pretty much they're set the same, I think.
Depends on
It's
what
quite a
tweak,
bit.
bro. It never
They're
stop.
they're 23 millimeter. I mean, so these axles are 23 millimeters over stock SCX 24.
Good idea, Kyle.
Yeah, pin spring mod would be good. But they don't have enough. The problem is, like, if you're, so that what the dampers are for, what the foam is crucial for, is that you're not going to be able to get a shock that has, like, multiple, like, valving and whatever, and whatever at this size, so that you can, have something that's going to have a hard, hard stopping, but that's also going to be free flowing for the rocks. You know what I'm saying? And so we want to be able to have free flowing, but then we also want to have good bump stop protection, so we're not slamming, so it's not upsetting the car. Because if you, like, so on these bigger rigs, they have more weight, and so if you're, on an obstacle and you want to like ramp, and you're at the bottom and you want to punch up a hill, well, when your rear end comes in, and if you have no shock, it's just going to hit and slam in hard, and it's going to pop up, and so it's going to upset the car, and so it's not going to be very fun. So we want to be able to, we want to be able to, as it goes up, we want first the suspension to start to, like, reach out just a little bit, because it should have been already starting to compress, and then it's going to hit a point where it's going to begin to slam in, and we need to we need to dampen that and absorb that impact, so that we can launch up the hill and not off the hill.
Exactly.
So just because, again, this is more what I'm talking about setting up is more than a crawler. I want it to still crawl, but I want it to be,
But you want to be able to jump that thing too.
I'm really building towards like bouncer-ish or tough truck. We're going to have, like, basic same platform to be able to build and put bodies on and run. I want to be able to run tough trucks in the mud, and do little racing, whatever, with tough trucks, and then I want to do, like, bouncer-ish, and so the SCX and stuff like that, those are fun, but again, maybe I can set it up on this way, but compared to TRX 4M, they're not the same thing, right? That SCX 24 is a whole new ball game, dude. It's just ridiculously different, dude. You had to drive it. It's, I still, again, if you're going to be on, like, tight quarters, the SCX 24 in, like, a Gladiator length, bro, is just a monster, bro. Like, you can get them to do just the stupidest crazy thing, where, like, this is 23 millimeters wider, so like, it's potentially gonna have hard time in certain lines where the SCX 24 will shine, but then this will do things that there's the SCX 24 that was set up to do that it won't do anything that this will do, right?
Yeah.
So,
Hybrid's got a question here for you, bro.
how about stock only?
Yeah, so that's kind of what Josh specializes in.
Like, you mean a stock swap or just driving it as stock? So driving it as stock, again, I would say driving it as stock, the TRX is a better choice. It's going to be more fun, and you can do more things. If you're trying to play inside, then the SCX 24. If you're on a table, what was the last one?
Yeah, he means stock drives.
Yeah. How about this? If it's for more towards indoor, the SCX 24. If it's for more towards outdoor, or you might want to scale and trail, like stockish. Both of them are scale and trail. That's what they are. You start putting parts on them, they will do cool things. The SCX 24 is going to do less things out of the box. It's just going to go like this. You're going to go up and you're going to go. Okay. And then you're going to spend some money, and then you're going to be a YouTuber, and then with a freaking camera and a foam course, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm guilty.
Popsicle sticks, dude. Popsicle sticks, dude.
Dude, I never got into the popsicle sticks, bro. I seen all the other dudes, and I was like, I'm gonna stick with my plaster cloth and chunks of foam.
Yeah, dude. No, definitely, bro. Like, it's just, again, yeah. I think that as a scale and trail rig, if you want to do a little bit more outdoors, the TRX is an awesome build. Also, at the same time, the CR18P is just a super duper awesome capable rig that's going to be right there. I think the TRX
Dude,
probably.
when are we gonna see a CR18P Evo swap?
I wouldn't, I wouldn't swap an Evo, dude. Like what?
But I got one here.
I know, but so run the Evo, dude. That's like,
I need links, bro. I need links. I need some Texoma links for it.
Sure, I just, for me, like, I personally wouldn't buy an Evo to swap it. If I was gonna buy an Evo, it'd be to drive the Evo. You know what I'm saying?
And on it, that was my feelings on it after swapping it. I bought it, went too far with it.
Yeah.
And then was like, why did I do that? I ruined a perfectly good truck. I need to put it back.
It's a rad little truck, dude. It's an awesome little body, dude. It's I just they did a phenomenal job. I would just use it as it is. If you wanted to build an 18P, if I don't know if they still have the Builders Edition, that was freaking rad. And I will and I do really nice. I do really want to get that the 18V going again. It is a baller for sure. There's still a line over here that I'm like, bro, TRX ain't hitting it, bro. It can't hook it, bro. Like that was one thing that the 18P did, is it really, like, it will hook a tire, right? Like it'll hook a front tire and ride on a ledge, unlike anything else at the scale. Like, I don't know why, dude. Like, it just does. Like, when on the rigs that I built, they both would do it in a way that it's just, where, like, on an SCX 24, I've never had an SCX 24. Well, some of my builds have been pretty close, but where you hook that top tire and that you can, like, ride, like always with the SCX 24, it wants to drop out, right? Like, it always wants to square up to the face. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because if you've driven like 10 scale or whatever, dude, you can see them. They'll really work across the face of something, and the SCX it doesn't want to hook on there and ride like that.
Drive.
It always wants to swing out and be underneath itself. And so again, this is something I hella practice, bro. Like, it's like, and it's something that I love doing. I got a deal out here that I have got it to work. It's partly the angle, right? Stock angle. Stock SCX 24 tires turn like this.
True fact.
Like,
so horrible.
So you're never gonna hook a ledge when your wheels only turn like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need some good angle to ride along that.
Bro, even Even the FCX 24 axles have like limited steering compared to the CR18.
Yeah, they were a big step early on, because they were pushing
were
40.
for big-
They were pushing
But
40
now
when
it's
nobody
like
else was. Now
now it's like
the 18P has more are a better axle. I think
yeah.
than the FCX. I like the 18P better.
Yep.
And so, but I will because we're talking about doing tough trucks and bouncers, that I will be opening up both of those, and I will be doing the I had all the stuff for the 2-speed in the FCX, so I got to like redo all that for like a Slayer. But the idea will not be, I have to reposition this in my head that it will be something like this, made to go more like fast, right? Because it's not going to beat an SCX 24, bro. It's not.
Yeah, for
Which is
sure.
why I didn't come out with it in the past, because I didn't want somebody to build an FCX 24 with a big transmission and whatever, and then feel like let down that their Slayer wasn't keeping up with something else, right? Like, because I already knew that an FCX Slayer would not keep up with the SCX Slayer, an
Yeah.
axial base, which is why I never did it. But if we're gonna go
Yeah.
fast,
We got a couple comments here for you too.
how many?
With-
Right now I have the Viper kit, that's the TRX4M, and it's going to come basically like this. I will be going through all of these things because I like how wide this is. I made this super slaying with the purpose, because the TRX transmission is giant already, and then the motors are stupid huge, and then the electronics are even bigger. So I made it so that that will work with the Endura ESC. It's only $21. I can't recommend it enough. They're phenomenal, and it fits in there without being decased. So that was that's why we had to go, like, I just kept making it wider and wider. I was like, well, now it'll fit without the case. I was like, well, should I make it go wider for people that don't want to take the case off? I was like, I'll make it wider, dude. So that's how we just kept getting wider, bro. So that's pretty much, this is what I would say. I'm gonna open this up. As soon as I can make the listing, I will have this. This is the Endura. This is the Endura kit. There will be a TRX4M. Well, a bunch of TRX4M kits, because you'll be able to build this as the TRX4M base. You'll be able to do it as a rear steer. You could do it as a mullet with the FCX24 rear axle, and that's it. So you can build it. Right now, you could build that in four different ways. That one, and then you could build it as a Viper too. I just want to put the new parts, the new like wideners. So what I'm doing, how it got wider, is there's our skid, and then we have these spacers, and so we just kept getting wider.
Got you.
So I just want to rebuild the Viper. That just mean, all it means is the roof just needs to be another like 2 millimeters wider or something like that, or whatever.
Cool.
3
And then what's
millimeters wider.
And then Ulysses is asking, what's the cost on a TRX 4M one?
I think I
There's
did
a
them
few
at
different
one.
ones.
I think I did them at 110. The Viper, that Viper kit, which may potentially go up. We'll see. If I widen it out and do all this stuff, and the kit's probably going to go up a little bit. So this one's coming in with the wheels at 195. So it seems high, but if you go back and look
Full
at like
kit.
what's in the kit, like, dude, if you build this rig, right, with the Endura Pro and the Endura ESC, you can build it for less than $500. Even though this is $195, you still can build it for less than $500, and it'll be the coolest thing you ever freaking drove. It's just crazy. That brush motor is great feel. Brushless a little better, but at the same time, what you lose is speed. That's like the only thing you're losing. The Endura Pro with their ESC is so freaking good at slow crawling. if that's what you're trying to build, it's for $35, the combo or whatever. You can get the transmission with a motor already mounted and the ESC for $63.
That's a pretty good deal.
And it's a bomb. It's a killer transmission, bro. It's just like
Super
nice.
smooth.
Very
Oh
nice.
yeah. Oh yeah, bro. So Ulysses, hopefully I answered your question for you, bro.
Yeah. So if you already have parts, then you can just build it on your axles and whatever. The only problem with building, if like the only problem with building it on a TRX 4M is basically all I want is it's the transmission and the axles. I guess
Yeah.
the shocks too, but that's pretty much all you're using. So like, it's really hard to just destroy a rig for that. Like.
Dude, we've been doing that for so long too. I was just talking about that at the shop.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, I still have almost a whole rig. The tires and wheels are over there. Like, I just took a couple parts off of it. Like, and it's
Yeah.
no good now.
It-
Old
so
Trixie.
funny. I used to especially like when I was first getting in the 24th and building, I didn't even know how to start a build until I went and bought an RTR.
Yeah.
And then took it apart.
Yeah, you got to take it apart, and you got to, yeah. And you end up with a pile of parts and an all aftermarket truck. You're like, how does that make sense? You even replaced the axles and the ESC and the motor. There is literally nothing left
Nothing
on
left.
this thing. Like, why do you even buy?
It only took me like 2 years to figure out, like, hey, we should probably take that 150 for the truck and put it towards parts.
Yeah, dude. And that's the thing. So if you buy the Traxxas axles, I think it's like $60 for the front and rear, which these are 80. So, but if you buy them buy that, so then you still are going to need bearings. You still need freaking you're still
Gears,
going to need you're still going to need a steering link. You're still going to need your over and under drive gears. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so by the time you're well over $100, where these were $80, and then you spend, I think it's $13 to put an underdrive gear in the back, right?
Yep.
So $93, because they're already overdriven, both of them. So it's $93 for those axles, and they're the nicest like feeling axles that I've run. Obviously they're a bigger scale, but like I haven't felt anything that feel like they're pristine, bro. They have spline or their angle cut gears, like are their spiral. There's spiral cut is what they are.
Double cut.
Right. Very, very cool, dude. Super cool.
Oh yeah.
So I know that the Mias, I hope to be getting some of those for measurements, because they look like they have a little bit more angle. But these axles have a lot of angle, and should be able to, as far as I know, the CVD has at least a few more degrees, and you could shave these a little bit to get the bearings to hit. And so you should be able to, I'm guessing at least 3 to 5 degrees more than what they are, and that you could not run a BOA. You know what I'm saying? It's already hitting on a crook link pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like it's all, you can just a tiny bit of space, like you couldn't, it's like, any more steering and it's not usable. You know what I'm saying? So like, you should be able to.
I was just going to tell you is that on my, my Muse ISO 24 axles, I have it at probably 60% steering.
Yeah, you have to back off because it binds up.
Because I'm hitting the shocks, and I'll have to put like 5 or 7 mil spacers on it to
even get that,
which will make it too wide.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I understand. So it's cool to have angle, but like at this size, here we go, dude. At this size, bro.
Fireworks again, bro.
We don't have the space. You know what I'm saying? So like we could, if you went to and put the battery in the car. If we put the battery in the car, we could potentially get a little bit more angle. And then, if I could, if I need to, I'll rework the crook link, so if I start getting more angle consistently, and it's usable, we can just we'll move that crook link a little bit and get us some more space. But dude, these things are I just can't brag on them enough, bro. Like,
Never stay stock, Sammy. Friends don't let friends drive stock.
no, hell no. Thanks, Sammy. Thanks for keeping me honest. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, I can't recommend this rig, this build, or even if you're just looking for axles, looking for a build, the TRX4, the Endura parts, dude. Oh, by the way, that's the other thing. They have that FJ body. I got to get one ASAP because as soon as I get one, we'll have a full body kit for the FJ on this, right?
Hell
How
yeah.
dope would that be? You know what I'm talking about? Those FJ40 bodies are so sick from Endura. I think they're like
Yeah.
$40, bro.
They
You
look
can't beat
super
that.
good too. They
Hell
look
yeah, they
great.
do. But dude, I'll make a deal for the cut so you know exactly how to cut it so that it'll fit on the body mount and everything, dude. It'll be
Sick.
Texoma. Not gonna be not gonna be stock, no scale and trail, dude.
Tacoma cut.
Texoma style. It'll be, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta cut that
Ready for
part.
the rocks, dude. Hell yeah.
You guys heard that. You heard it here. You gotta cut it.
Gotta cut it, dude.
Gotta
Yeah,
cut it.
like Sammy said, ain't gonna leave. Not gonna be stock, dude. Don't be afraid. You're gonna cut it. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
speaking of
First
cutting
time it
it,
hurts.
I seen that Craig is starting to Texoma a little bit on his bodies.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's
A
getting
little
there,
bit.
dude. We're
Slowly
rubbing off,
butchering
dude.
a little more.
Yeah, yeah. His deal broke. The cliff finally broke the other day. He was like, "Oh, it broke on the one side and it was cracked on the other side." And he's like, ripped it off. So I thought it was hella dope, dude. The cliff body as a cab only looks hella dope. Yeah, he been running that cliff body for a minute, bro.
Oh really? Dude, I bought one of those what was it? Because the dude off of Etsy, I got one of his bodies, those FJ45s. You know, the ones that are real nice?
Yeah.
I don't know who it is, but dude, I was about 10 minutes in the trail run, bro. I spent all this time putting the hinge mount and all this shit on it, you know? And it's actually that video that I dropped of the Rock Rover V1 where I was on that side hill. I was trying to do that with it and tumbled off. It was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 foot tumble and just grenaded the body into a million pieces. I was driving with a tailgate left, bro. That was all I had left was a tailgate.
Dang it.
Oh, it was so funny, dude. Troy, dude, shoot me an email, bro, and we can make something happen for you, bro. Definitely. My email is alienlabsrc@gmail.com. Maybe we'll throw a Texoma one in there for you too, since it's going to New Zealand. And we'll throw a bunch of chassis in there. A few of the guys I was checking out. I was on with Osborne and Rockwolf and those guys before we start our Tiny Truck Tuesday, and they're doing some veteran build stuff.
Yeah, I gotta get him. I have a whole friggin' box, dude.
I got some stuff for him too. RC Family or Family with RCs or something was talking to me about it, and I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, I got hella stuff, dude. I'm about to send out there. I sorted most of my stuff inside.
What's up, James?
And still got a ton more to go through though. And then there's like a whole bunch. I just was gonna send it out there and build whatever you can out of it, and
yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
All kind of chassis, dude, and all the different parts from that I released and then took off because whatever, and all kind of stuff, dude. So,
yeah.
but definitely want to hook them up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always in on veteran builds.
Yeah, man.
So, but yeah, I was just there talking about it, and I was like, it triggered my memory. I was like, oh yeah. I got so much stuff on my plate that I forgot, honestly.
Speaking of, dude, we gotta get on the tour, bro.
Dude, we do.
We gotta start. We gotta come up with a plan. We gotta put it
We
out
gotta
there so that
we
guys
do.
can start.
We gotta
We can
do
get an
this.
actual route plan, bro. I think it'll be dope, bro.
Come on.
Week
Come
long,
on.
2 weeks of rock crawling, dude. A rock tour.
It'd be so sick.
Hashtag Slayer Nation, dude.
Rip it till you flip it, bro. Hell yeah. Dude.
Dude, we need to
So
get like banners down the side of the bus and shit, dude. Freaking A.
we need to buy a bus.
Dude, like if you could put in like, that's one of those things that it takes money to make money, but like if you really put in like serious money into something like
Oh
that, like
no, my thing
I feel like
died,
it would.
bro.
Oh, your
Look,
gimbal.
I did what you did last week.
Yeah, floppy.
What you
You
did
got
last week.
floppy cam, dude.
I'm gonna top out. And I'm gonna come back in on the other one. Tap out.
It's terrible, dude. It's terrible.
I'm back.
This has much better sound, by the way. Has much
Sounds
better
better.
sound. Yeah.
Yeah, the computer is probably way better.
Bro, I've got so much freaking plastic. It's ridiculous.
Turn the volume down so it doesn't.
Dude, this is something I really, really, really want to modify. I want to get it set up for Nick to print.
Those
These
are pretty
things were
cool.
hella
Little mini
dope.
Capra.
Well, it's just, this thing would be so freaking pimp. It doesn't sit where it's supposed to, dude, but it'd be so freaking sick.
Dude, the rocks tour. I like it, dude.
But hell yeah, I just want to I got to get this cut so it sits lower, and then get it all basically assembled, and then I can send it off to Nick. The only problem is like I melted these parts because this thing all prints flat, you know, and then
So to get the arch.
right, like these are two flat pieces stacked together. It's just it's all different flat pieces that that just kind of that glue together, and then a couple of the pieces up on the front actually melt. You just put put your woo, put your soldering
Dropped
iron.
it.
Almost, dude. Almost. No, almost dropped the rig, dude. That'd have been almost a 4-foot drop.
It would have took
Straight
it.
to straight to the floor.
It would have took it.
But yeah, and then these panels too are also flat. They print flat. But just the way that they're in there, they kink in certain places, and anyways, hella dope. But yeah, I want to have a cage, bro. Like, and Nick can print them, dude. So he can print that
Yeah,
nylon.
especially with that badass new printer you got.
Yeah, I really got to put that thing to work, bro. I want to see. I want to do. I may just see if I can have him start doing this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And just start doing the links. Because I think those links would be so dope, bro. Like, I think they'd be hella good.
Do you think
They'd
they'd be
last a
better?
lot longer. Yeah. Yeah. Because these are dope. I love the pre-balls, but the worst part about the pre-ball, which you can like, you can fix it, like, but the they end up with too much slop at the ball, right? Over time as you use them. And so what you can do to fix that, we just put a bigger screw inside, right? Don't put any like remove any material. I just run a bigger screw through the hole and it stretches the ball out, And so you can fix it that way. But or just replace them. But they last longer. It seems like they don't do that as much when you heat a brass ball and fit it in there. It seems like the brass balls hold up longer. So I was having a problem keeping up and keeping sourced on brass balls, and so that was a big reason why I went to this. So these just work so freaking good, and I can I can do it all myself. Like I don't have to outsource anything, and They do actually have more flex. You can set them up that they actually do have more flex than with the brass balls in. So not that you need it. I mean, you don't really need crossed up 90-degree axles. Don't really need that. But there are
Don't roll you.
people. Yeah, there are
But
people
some
who think
people
that
like that shit.
hell yeah. Yeah, no, it is. I will say, dude, when you have a rig set up and you can go over basically anything less than 4 inches, and you can have a tire, all four tires on the ground the whole entire time, and you just watch this thing, going like this, it's pretty rad, dude. I do
Yeah.
agree. But
Yeah.
as soon as you go put that hoe on the range, it's gonna go like this and stand up and flop backwards.
Yeah. But that's
Believe me,
but,
I found
but
out.
that's
I
what I always
know.
say. But that's kind of what I always say though, is like if you're a dude that doesn't have big hill climbs and you just have rocks to flex over, that's your thing.
Yeah.
Flex, you
Yeah.
know. But
No, you can pull crazy, when you're the rig is set up
there
like
was
that, as long as you can get tires up, you can pull insane ledges, it'll break over and wrap around stupid things and whatever,
yeah.
but the only thing is it just takes a little bit, it's just barely out of reach and you're trying to get out there and then it just keeps going like pretty soon, like, it's like your suspension's all like pushed out, you're like this off the side of the thing and just and it like all like all the
Right?
Oh, dude. It's hella funny. I hadn't seen it in a long time. I hadn't been running light SCX 24s, but when you run an SCX 24 and you keep it 350-ish, maybe even less, less is going to be even worse.
We'll
But
just
all this,
bounce down the course.
well, yeah, but like you're like, it was just, you'd be like in a like spot and like all of a sudden it would just be like, it just like looked like it got shot. And then, like sniper just took you out and you're just like, and just fall out. It just seemed like for no reason. But it's just because when you're so light, dude, just the lightest little tire bite when you're up like this, and the thing was gone, because you don't have oil dampening, you don't have any of those things, like, but
There
it's
was
fun,
a
bro. Like it doesn't matter where you start. If you know, I started with a Hobby Plus CR24, bro. Like Woody, I've
dude,
shown it
those
off.
are good ass trucks though.
They actually were way better than they got credit. The only thing that was really terrible was the steering angle.
Limited steering. But other
But
than that, good trucks.
but but then you have a Texoma style Papa Woody, and that's my CR24.
That's a lot of
Oh yeah,
steering.
Papa Woody. Hell yeah. We lost a bumper, dude. Still pretty rad.
Oh, what's up, bro? Thanks for tuning in, Psycho. How you doing, man?
Bro, this thing has so many technologies, bro. This has the first Texoma foams, dude. These were the same type of like weather stripping. So what I did, because they don't have foams in them, and so what I did actually is I had some of the weather stripping, and,
Like
and
so much, Troy.
it was like too much when you roll the weather stripping around, it like collapses on itself, the D shape. You know what I'm talking about? But
Hmm.
if you put snips in it and put ribs in it, right now when you wrap it around, now it just like has a bunch of D rings sticking up, and it has that.
Look at
When's
that
gonna get a
request you're
Woody?
getting for the.
I know, dude.
Look at that
Everybody,
request
not
you're getting
everybody.
for him.
I would love to be able to do that, bro. But like, I don't have like, dude. I don't have time to give away, right? Like if I had money, you're like, yeah, let's make some Woodies. I'll waste, my month. The next month I'm gonna give away
Well,
10.
stuff always
You know,
happens in the beginning, right?
That's literally like what it took me to make those 10, bro. Like stupid. It's just a stupid amount of time to make those 10 that I made. Well, those were chassis, and
What
if you're talking
about
about bodies, that's even worse.
what about if you think it would be possible to do some of it like on a laser, like cut the wood out?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You could use a laser to cut all the parts, and assemble them, But like, if you just look, it's like it's crazy. Like, have you seen the wood kits that are out there?
The what?
The wood, like the different wood kits that you can get from China, like to build car,
No.
cars. It's incredible, like what you get. Like, bro. I mean, like, it made me almost like, bro, this thing would cost me so much money to do that. Like, The big thing to really get it so that it's going to work, at the scale is the right material, having the right, like material, and you really have to be thoughtful on like, on your grains and wherever your grain, your grain would go. Those are it's the same. It's actually exactly like printing. It's actually how I learned to print was because I made the stuff out of wood first, and it's like literally the exact same thing.
Oh yeah.
Just comes down, your strength of your parts comes down to grain, the grain, and so on your layers, the way it prints, that's your strength going that way, stacked up from the plate, so it's like a piece of plywood basically, on the plate, so it's going to be structural that way, but then going the other ways where you're going to have your breaks between the layers, and so, just thinking about that and keeping that, that's was, crucial.
Yeah, no, that's
Crucial.
definitely freaking super important. Um, I learned that like when I was doing the standoffs, that when I tried to do them round, they would just pop and break apart.
Yeah.
And so I started making them square, and then I'd round the corners out,
Yeah.
and then they were solid after that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you can make a circle just like this.
Yeah, man.
That's so funny. Oh, we got Troy wants that wood chassis, bro. Troy wants that wood chassis bad,
So I had that
dude.
one, dude. We'll have to holler at Craig if he wants it or not. If Craig doesn't want it, dude, we can get you the one I got.
How much? How much money are we talking? We're gonna have to put this thing in for a raffle.
You have to talk to Craig, dude. It's not mine.
The boys want that thing.
Yeah, man. It would be dope. It's actually so lightweight, dude. I don't remember what it is. It's like less than 10 grams for the chassis. Like it, it's like 7 grams maybe.
It's pretty good.
So for
That's for
the
the whole thing.
yeah, just no skid, but super light.
Ours are the motherships are 16 grams complete with everything on them.
Yeah.
They're pretty. They're little beefcakes, but they're thicker carbon.
Well, a full chassis, 16 grams isn't heavy.
Yeah, that
So
Echo's
I
light
don't
as
know.
shit.
Slayer's somewhere around there, probably. I don't know. I hadn't weighed it in a while. Pro is heavier,
Yeah,
but dude, it's not
my
having weight below the transmission isn't necessarily bad.
yeah, my Rasta Slayer or my Rasta Viper is fuck, dude. I want to say it was like 280 right now, but there's no electronics or transmission or drive lines in it,
Yeah,
so it's probably gonna be around four something. It's all
yes,
done.
yeah. Viper should be around 400, 420. It's
Yeah.
a little heavier than it builds a little heavier than the old Slayer does.
Hell yeah.
But it takes
I
having a
should
little
have
bit
weighed
more
that.
weight to run it up.
I should have weighed that hard part rig. I never did.
Yeah, I would guess it's
Curious
in
what
the
that thing weighed.
390s.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. Oh man, we got favors trying to go down for that chassis right here, bro. That's all funny. That's all funny. Maybe we do a raffle for that one, bro. Do a raffle. Spin the wheel.
Talk to Craig, dude.
Oh yeah, we keep forgetting it says. Well, let's just raffle Craig's chassis.
Yeah. He probably, I wonder if he remembers I have it.
Well, everybody will be in on that. I'm gonna buy 10, 20 tickets myself. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my
Uh,
son do it because he's got better luck than I do.
yeah, right? Yeah, I'd be just giving money away.
Dude, me too. Me too. I don't win in raffles. I don't. I just don't got that raffle win in me, bro. I don't know. It's okay though. It's okay though. Yeah. Well, shit, man. It's been a couple hours. I gotta get off of here in a
Yeah,
minute.
man, I gotta go check on my woman, dude. It's been a good show. We
Yeah, I
talked
gotta.
about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we did, man. We had another awesome Tiny Tuesday.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully, we'll freaking get the rest of the boys in here and join us one of these weeks. We'll
yeah,
just
man.
have like 10 of us in the screen talking about a bunch of randomness.
Yeah, man. Sounds good, dude.
Maybe we'll do a crazy Tiny Truck Tuesday one of these weeks.
We'll get there. We'll get there, dude. Got to start somewhere.
Well, no, I just figured we could link with everybody else one of these weeks, and we'll just do a special one when we got a bunch of
Yeah, man.
everybody on here.
Sounds good.
But we'll plan that. We'll plan that thing. And I'm gonna hit it one last time before we end it out. We let Texoma do our outro. But
Hell yeah, dude.
guys, there is still entries for the Hard Park Dementor RTR number 7, guys. Get your tickets while you can. Let's raffle that thing off. Let's get somebody their new truck. Let's go, guys.
You heard the man, dude. Tell a buddy, dude. Put it on Facebook. Hard Park, dude. Let them know. Number 7, dude. $20 a ticket. More tickets, the more options that you have to win, potentially, if you're not a loser like me. So, if you like to raffle, then hey, dude. HP freaking number 7, bro. RTR, dude. Get one. It's yours, dude. If you buy it, hopefully you will win. So we got a few spots left, dude. Freaking check it out, dude. Hit Jay up. Jeff, JRC's, dude. He's my boy, dude. Tiny Truck Tuesday, hanging out with the homies. I sure do appreciate you guys for tuning in, dude. Check out. I got a video uploading very freaking soon, dude. When I go inside, probably. Anyways, sure do
I'm
appreciate
ready.
you. Been freaking fun to hang out. Love you guys, dude. Y'all have a great one. Peace.
Oh yeah, brother. Have a good night, dude.
Later, bro.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Tiny Truck Tuesday with Texoma and Jay. That's going to be it. Make sure you guys tune in. I'm going to try to get some footy on Sunday of our comp. And man, we got some more awesome stuff coming up for you guys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you guys get those tickets. I think there's about 25 spots left on that raffle, guys. And we're going to spin that wheel for the limited edition RTR number 7. Who is going to win that truck? It's up to you guys. So we'll see you guys soon and have a good night. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you guys later. And I'll bring my phone charger. Later, guys.